Make sure to check out my Patreon where you can help support the channel and get access to all my picks before I talk about them here. Oh my god, I just can't believe this guy's... It just played out exactly as I said it was going to. Look at this. I said in yesterday's video, we came up and we came down at like the exact same amount. So I think right here was where Elon announced that he was going to sell off his stock. Then we had the obviously huge drop. And then if we look, I guarantee you this, yeah, see, right at the end of the year, because he's finished selling off all of his stock because he had to do it by December 31st so that he could, pay his taxes. That was the whole reason he claimed that he was doing it. Probably it was safe to assume that as soon as that was completed, that it was going to go back up, which, look, December 31st, bang, it goes back up. Why in the world would it come back down again? This makes no logical sense. I'm sure all of you guys out there are thinking the same thing that I was, which is, okay, great, he's done selling off his stock. It's going to go back up now, which it did. So why in the world would it go back down? Plus the fact that Tesla had like record-breaking sales. So why in the world would it go down again like this? It makes no logical sense and it's so annoying. Basically, when you're doing stocks or crypto or whatever, it's like you're playing rock, paper, scissors with the whales. They want to trick you enough to get your money from your hands to theirs. That's the whole game of how this works. So if you're looking at this, you're thinking, what's the most unpredictable, illogical thing that would ever happen at this point? Why would it go down? So they're counting on that. They're counting on you not thinking it's going to go down. And of course, bang, they sell. So I think the safe thing to do is just literally always do the opposite of the logical thing. Like if there's no reason whatsoever that it should ever go down, assume it's going to go down and vice versa. Oh, everything just tanked. Look at this. Bitcoin down 6% in a day. Litecoin 8%. Ethereum 6%. So what do I think is going to happen next? Let's zoom out here on the chart and take a look. Ooh, look at that. It's like a straight line down. So what's going to happen next? Let's take a look at this, guys. I'm going to go out. Let's zoom out here. Let's go 3 months. Let's take. Ooh, look at this. Okay. I heard some people saying that 2022 is going to be bullish. Well, it's not starting off that way. This is a down move, and what comes after a down move? An up move. So if you look at this is what we would call a falling wedge pattern. It's falling, right? And so collectively, it's all one down move. And what comes after a down move? An up move, an upward spike. So I'm thinking we're probably going to go back up to 60,000 very soon. So should you buy right now? That's the question. Should you buy? Let's zoom out even more. Let's take a look at 5. This is 1 year. Let's look at 5 years. Oof. So when I zoom out, obviously we have this is a level of resistance there. So I wouldn't be surprised if we come all the way back down and hit this again before it bounces back up. So we see that this is resistance here, and this is a nice support level there. That's risky. Let's look at the other ones. I mean, everything follows what Bitcoin does, but let's take a look at some of our... Let's look at Litecoin. Let's go 1 year. Okay, see, totally different picture when you zoom out on Litecoin. On Litecoin here, we're very low actually. So I would say good time to buy Litecoin. It's probably going to come back up all the way up to here. And where is that? That's at 279. Right now it's at 135. So I'd definitely say buy some Litecoin. Let's look at Ethereum. Again, everything copies Bitcoin, so it's down. Let's look at the 1 month. Oof. 3 months. Yeah, good time to buy Ethereum. See again though, you zoom out to 1 year, and we're actually still pretty high. Yeah, look at that. You really got to make up your own mind. Like, you're going to get a different answer from everybody. Nobody, unless you're a fortune teller and you can see the future, like nobody knows what's going to happen. I go by what the chart says. And what the chart is telling me here, like, again, here we have a firm support level there. Here, like, it broke through this resistance level, which is good. Here and here, that was a resistance. Broke through, came up to here. This is the new resistance level. So it looks like maybe it's going to hit here again. Could go down and hit there before it bounces back up. I would hold off on Ethereum also. Let's see what happens. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Wow, 15 cents on Dogecoin. Good lord. That is just brutal. Oof. Look at that. Well, it's going like completely sideways. If you just look at this, it's been trading sideways for quite some time now. So Dogecoin, I think like literally any time now, since we've been going sideways for so long, this is an accumulation period is what this is called when it goes sideways. It's just accumulating money, and we could have a breakout at any moment here. And if you look here also, look at this. This is kind of going down here. Look at that. Look at that. We could see this any day now. Probably a good time to stock up on Doge. SHIB is just tanking as usual. 6% down today. Yeesh. What's the lowest that I went today? Look at that. Oh, wow. It went down to 29. But immediately, see what happens is there's a lot of orders that were probably preset to buy as soon as it broke through 30. So it immediately bounced back up. But whenever something like breaks through a support level like this, right? So it broke through and it bounced back up immediately, right? So that's great. But see what happens is if it comes down again a second time, if this comes down again, and we come down and we hit this support level a second time, right? Let's say like over here, comes back down, hits it again, and comes back up. That's bad. It's almost like you're throwing a rock or a pebble onto on a lake, right? The more times it just keeps bouncing like this, one of the times it breaks through and it falls. So it's never good when you see it continually bouncing on a support level. I mean, that's great if you see the opposite. If you see it keeps coming up and hitting like this, like towards a resistance level, sooner or later it breaks through and goes up. When you just see it consistently like bouncing on the support level, it's going to break through sooner or later and go down, which is what we're seeing here. Let's zoom out. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if we zoom out here, go to the 1 month. Oh yeah, look at that. Same thing. See, same thing on December 20th. Broke through it again there. Yeah. So it's kind of bouncing on there. Anything could happen at any moment with this stuff. It's completely random and unpredictable. I made a great video. I'm going to link to it at the end here on the end screen. I made a great video telling my strategy of how you can actually get an absolute guaranteed return. It's the only method that I've discovered where, I mean, everything else you're leaving it up to chance. You know, whenever you turn on the news and you see Bitcoin tank today, and it has to be like an amount that is newsworthy, you know, and we're not talking 5-10%. Like when you see like it's down 30% or something like this in a day, that's when you buy. You wait for that day. You know, you wait 6 months, you wait a year, you wait 2 years if you have to. Wait for that day. Wait for that day that is literally a newsworthy story of how Bitcoin or Dogecoin or whatever it is, Tesla, whatever it is you're investing in. Wait for that, and that's when you buy. And be patient. You know, the real winners are the patient. It's the impatient giving their money to the patient. The more patient you are, the more you're gonna cash in. So just wait till that day that everyone else is literally panicking and is completely tanking. That's the day you buy in. That's the day you load up. And when it recovers, see, wherever it fell from, it's going to recover. Like if you look here, it always returns back to where it fell from. This is why I say in the video, you know, if you watch the video I'm going to link to, you'll hear I'll talk about that, but you could literally see it right here, right? This is where it fell from, right? Look at that. It returned back up there, just as I said it would. And this was a newsworthy drop. This follows my strategy perfectly. Newsworthy drop, and not too long after, it returns up to where it fell from. So you don't buy anywhere here. No, this is a no. You wait till this right here, right? This is what you wait for. Let me clean this up a little bit. You wait for right here, the newsworthy drop. It goes down. That's when you buy. Bang, right here. You load up. Look, you think this is the bottom, right? Let's say you load it up right here. And, you know, maybe it comes back up here. You're waiting for it to come all the way back up the top, but then it just goes down more. Well, what do? You buy even more here. If you watch my video, I say you never put all your money in at any one level. So you buy in even more right there. Then when it returns back up here, sell. I mean, that's how you get a guaranteed return. If you're hoping, as I did, as I mentioned earlier, if you're hoping that it goes even higher from here, then you're taking a risk. This is an only way how I just outlined how you get an absolute guaranteed return. Anything else you do, you're leaving it up to chance. So what's going to happen now? 5% is probably a good increment to be buying. Every 5% drop, you should put more money in. So it's obviously a good time to buy right now when it's down. With Tesla, look, I guarantee you tomorrow, what's today? Wednesday, probably tomorrow, by Friday, I wouldn't be surprised if we're back up here again. So there's no way it's going to come back down here. I would say no way, no chance of that. If I was a betting man, no chance of that. I would say it's going to just return back up here, and then it's going to continue to go higher. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Please remember again, check out my Patreon. I'll see you next time.